Hello guys, Chris here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing the GeForce GTX 1050 Ti in Forza Horizon 4. I'm finally testing this game. You guys have been asking a lot for it. So this is an Asus Strix version of the GTX 1050 Ti. It already comes overclocked out of the box. I didn't push it further, as you can see right here. And as usual, I'm running it with a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32GB of RAM. But this game is not CPU intensive at all. You can actually play it with something like an i3-9100F or i3-8100 and 8GB of RAM, maybe 12. I'm still not sure in that front, but yeah, those i3s won't bottleneck the 1050 Ti and will end up getting exactly the same FPS as in this video. So let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, let's go for the settings first. I'm playing at 1080p resolution, and these are the settings. Yeah, I didn't really change any of these. And over on the advanced graphics settings, we're playing on ultra settings right now using 2x MSAA anti-aliasing. You should actually leave this option enabled. I'm going to try high settings without it, but it makes a huge difference and it doesn't really look like native 1080p if you don't have it enabled. We're also going to test it out at high, medium, low, and very low. And let's see how the 1050 Ti does. Start counting our FPS. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I just got like 58 FPS on average in the built-in benchmark of this game, by the way. I tested that out. It was slightly more intensive than just driving around here, I guess. But maybe in this forest area, yeah, it's more intensive than the actual benchmark run in this game. Okay, yeah, Jesus Christ, I have no mirrors anymore. What the hell? It runs really well at ultra settings with the 1050 Ti. I'm not really that impressed because this game is extremely well optimized and it also looks really good as well. I can see some like grass and stuff rendering in as you drive. So that's a little bit weird and distracting, but it's a racing game, so you should not really be paying too much attention to what's going on in the environment around you. Oh my god. You know what? I didn't even know that this was an open world game. So this should actually be very fun to benchmark a lot of GPUs on. Oh, Jesus. I'm stuck now. It's not 60 plus FPS experience, but it is a 60 FPS experience on average. So it's perfectly good for a lot of people. If you want to play this on Ultra with a 1050 Ti, you can definitely do so completely fine. So it's at custom because, again, I disabled MSAA in this one. Everything else set to high, as you can see, except for the motion blur, which is turned off anyway, so it doesn't do anything, that setting. And it definitely has a lot more jaggies right now. Yeah, I don't know if I would actually use some MSAA on high settings. We might try that out a little bit later, you know? But for now, it's running really smoothly. Look at that. We were getting 50s to 60s here, and now it's in the 80s and 90s even. That's insane. Runs really well. Can we actually drive in water? Wait, we can? What? Okay. So, the lakes don't have any depth to them. That's very interesting. Wow. I was really expecting to have to rewind everything here, but no. Alright then. Hi. Oh, Jesus Christ. I liked the name of that one, by the way. Yep, pretty interesting. Okay, guys, we're in a race now, and it seems like races are slightly more intensive, as you can see. It's dropping into the 60s, and we haven't seen it drop into the 60s before while driving around the open world. I guess races are also more detailed, and there are more cars around you, obviously, so that's normal, I think. Okay. Oh my god, this car barely turns. I hate it. We need to change cars, guys. Oh boy. Oh yeah, boy, get wrecked. Are we gonna do this? Nope. Okay, we're fine. We're still fine. Okay, drifting is the way to win, my friends. You just gotta get used to it. Let's go. Let's go. Big drift right now. There it is. That was really bad. Okay. There we go. That was really smooth and playable. No stuttering issues whatsoever. The game still looks okay. I just think there's a lot of aliasing in this game. You know what, let's just enable the MSAA anti-aliasing, which is... Do you need to restart for that? Seriously? Alright guys, so I think, in my opinion, you should definitely leave that MSAA anti-aliasing enabled at the higher settings, because I think this is how 1080p should look like, and if you turn that option off, it looks kind of low resolution. A little bit pixelated, in my opinion. Kind of like in GTA 5, when people say that that game has a problem with jaggies, just the anti-aliasing, you know, but in this one it's even worse. It's a little bit slower, but only by a couple of FPS, isn't it? Yeah, maybe like 5 FPS at max, so I think the trade-off is worth it here, guys. You don't have as many jaggies now, and it's still playable and above 60 FPS most of the time. So, yeah, high settings, default high settings is the way to go. Don't bother disabling that MSAA anti-aliasing. I thought the game would look better without it, but it doesn't. So, yeah, it will drop from 60 here and there, but it's still a smooth experience on high settings, okay? Let's see if medium is better now. I'm not gonna disable that. Save, restart, let's go. Right, medium settings is not looking half bad, to be honest. I can't tell. Yeah, the shadows are even worse right now on medium. They were noticeably worse on high, and the reflections as well. Look at those reflections there. Eesh, I don't know if I would play like this. If you want to experience 60 plus FPS, I think this should do it at medium settings. If you like to play this game for the visuals, which are really nice on Ultra, of course, I wouldn't really drop it from high, I believe. Alright, let's start counting the FPS now that it started. Not bad. I think this is it for a 60 plus FPS experience, guys. Not too sure yet, but I think this is it. Yeah, 64, 63. Yeah, it might drop in snowy areas, actually. Those are more intensive. Or maybe in the rain as well. I expected better, guys. Okay. If you disable AA, of course, it's gonna run really well. But again, I don't really recommend it. It comes enabled by default for a reason, I think. Yeah, boy! Get wrecked! Ah, I actually didn't do anything there. I am in the same place, I think. Oh my god, this car! I can't turn with this car. I can't turn properly. It's kind of bad. Get out of my way. I'm not here to carry you. Get out. Funniest book. 894. What the hell is that name? Ah! This is definitely not an online match because I'm the only one being stupid here and crashing against everything. 78 FPS average, 1% lows above 60, so it's definitely a good option here, medium settings. Okay, low settings disables MSAA. Let's save that, restart. It looks considerably worse, probably because of the AA once again. It does make a huge difference. The trees at the distance look horrible as well. Well, oh god, yeah, the reflections are even worse now. The shadows are very pixelated. But if you want the max performance, this is still not it. If you want max performance, you'd play it very low, but don't do that, please. It's gonna look horrible. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, no, come on. How can I? Okay, yeah, it won't really drop from 60 now, guys. Look at that, it's in the 70s. I don't think it will drop from 70 even. Let's go, nice. Let's go. Okay, slow down a little bit. God damn it. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, that was really bad. Okay. Well, at least it's kind of on easy, I think. And that's the finish line. We won! Once again! This is so easy! You know what? I will test very low just for a little bit as well. I don't think you should play like this with the 1050 Ti because it can play the game absolutely fine at higher settings. Okay, this is it. All right, yeah, you gain a lot of FPS by playing on very low settings, that's for sure. Look at that, 120s. So this is definitely that higher refresh. I was looking at the FPS. That higher refresh rate experience. If you want that, this is it. You know, if you have a high refresh rate for 144 Hz or 120 Hz monitor, you want the absolute maximum FPS at 1080p resolution that you can get. You don't really care about the graphics, which I think you should in a game like this, but you do you. Okay, let's play just a little bit of the race here, guys, and it seems like it's gonna hover around like 90 to 100 FPS most of the time. 100 plus now, not too bad. God damn it. Runs great. I would have liked to see 120 on average or something like that with the 1050 Ti at these settings. But, well, can't have everything, right? It's still pretty good. It's still pretty smooth. It's playable at every setting that we tried here today. Even on ultra settings, it was playable and it looked beautiful. Overall, in my opinion, I think high settings is adequate for the 1050 Ti if you don't really mind a few slowdowns here and there in more demanding areas, basically. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye bye.